entire grammar to speak in English. So just what are the key point? You should always use simple sentences. A simple sentences contain a subject and a predicate, a verb or a object or a modifier. Means a subject and a predicate is the most important thing in a simple sentence. To remember that only. Use only active voice. Yeah, it is very easier to understood. You don't go for using passive voice. Use only active voice and use only direct speech. These three taglines are very important. Use simple sentences, use only active voice, use only direct speech. It requires less brain power and less concentration to understand direct speeches. So now I'm going to share with you the concept of a simple approach to grammar so that you can speak English fluently. So I'm just going to share you some simple sentences like simple present. Always use simple present sentences because most of the time when we speak with someone, we used to speak in simple present tense. Like I'm a student, then I am working in office, I'm in uh, I am what to say? You can use so many things like I am. Use anything with I am, na? The simple sentence become very simple. Anything you want to use object, you can change it. Use I am for presenting yourself. I am a student, I am a teacher, I am a cricketer, I am a trainer, I am eating, I am sleeping. So I am. You can see easily you can remember so many sentences with that tag. Then they speak English in India. Suppose you want to say someone something, na, you use this word like group of people, na, they speak Hindi, they speak Assamese in Assam. So use this type of simple sentences. And like the children are at home, the children are at school. When you represent some subject related to one specific thing, the children, then you use the plural form of verb like are and make it as simple as possible. Almost all of you know grammar, so I'm just highlighting the simple sentences that you can use so that you can speak fluently in English. They play cricket. So what they are going to do now, they play cricket. So this is a very simple sentence. They play football. So many groups, when others they are going to market, you can say like that. Then they play badminton. Then he gets up, she gets up, use the sentence like that. He gets up early, she gets up early in the morning, if you want to say. She gets up early. So you can use that type of sentences. We sing song together. Suppose you want to sing song together, you will be saying now, we sing song together. We eat food together. Like we eat, simple sentences. You can structure the sentences as many sentences from these sentences so they can speak lot of sentences. My sister like ice cream, my brother like ice cream, my daughter, if you're a mother, you can say my daughter like ice cream, likes ice cream. And suppose you want to talk with someone, Julie talk very fast, then you can say uh, sh- then you can say na, that Raj talks very slow. And when you go for train or bus, you can say the train leave early in the morning at AM, the bus leave early in the morning. Suppose you are going to somewhere, how are you going to say it? The bus leaves early at 7 a.m. in the morning. So means you are going to say someone that the bus leaves early. So use the simple sentences. And we live in India. You can say like we live in India. Then you can change it with the live in Assam. So these are used. Use one thing here is that I am is a simple sentence. Change the object and make as much sentences as possible with the word and use it so that you can remember as many as sentences possible for your convenience. So you will remember lot of sentences. So use simple present tense sentences. Next, I'm going to share with you simple past tense sentences. This is what past tense. Suppose a past tense, the verb was and were and verb is there, but now we are not going to hear was and were. We are using just simple past tense sentences like I graduated from the university last year, or they graduated from that university last year, or from that college last year. They watched a movie like last night. Then they can say we watched a horror film last night. The bus stopped a few minutes ago. So the, last sentence it was there, na, the bus leave. that suppose the bus leave early morning at am, and what is happening, you are get down the from the bus and you went to someone house and you will say that the bus stopped at few minutes ago, so 10 minutes ago, so I just reached home. So you can say like that. I'm using simple sentences for your convenience so that you can learn and remember as many sentences possible. I played football. I played cricket. You have been playing football. You are at college. You are in school. You played cricket. So you can say I played football. I played cricket like that. We went to college. It's a past story. So I was a student. I can say like that. We went to college in a group of people. We went there. We ate dinner. We ate breakfast like that. Then it rained heavily last night. It rained heavily yesterday. You can say so this is how you are going to speak very simple sentences so that I'm showing you these sentences because this will help you to increase your communication skill only. When you go for speaking simple sentences, then you can practice it. The more you practice, then you will get a fluency in your language. The sailor swam across the river. What happened? The ship got accident and all. The sailor jumped and he swam across the river. Then he killed a snake. Suppose he killed a rat or like that. So if someone kills something, he will like, I gave him a pen, I gave him a book. Anything you want to give to someone, now you say they gave them a book like that. So these are past sentences. So simple past tense sentences. I'm not going to here shown you now. I've not used where and where. I've just shown you easy sentences so that you can practice and you find yourself confident so that you can speak fluently in English. Next, I'm going to share with you a very simple future tense sentences. Like, see, when you are going to pronounce will, it will never be pronounced as will. It will be pronounced as will. Double L will be pronounced. Like, I will write a letter. The pronunciation will be I will. The pronunciation part L will be more focused. So, I will write a letter. Winter will come again. Then he will buy a car. So, like that. I will learn a English. So you cannot say I shall learn English. I shall. It cannot be like that. It will always come double L. So I will learn English. They will help me. We will play football. When you are going to pronunciation, when you are going to write, you shall write we shall play football. This is how you are going to write. But when you are going to pronounce it, it will be all double L as pronounced as double L only. The will. So we will play football. Their girl will play hockey in the field. Now I will go home. So this is how you are going to pronounce. Okay, there's a lot of different when you're going pronunciation and when you're going to write. So most of the time you think na writing the same thing and speaking the same thing is going to make the same thing, but it's not. It's totally different. When you're going to write something, it is different. When you are going to speak something, it is different. So always remember this word, that will. I will write a letter. This I will means I, the apostrophe s L, double L, write. I will write a letter. Winter will come again. He will buy a car. I will learn English. They will help me. We will play football. The girl will play hockey in the field. Now will go home. That pronunciation will be will. When you're going to write, then it is shall. They will fight with their enemies. They will catch the fish. So these we are going to pronounce. That will be will. So I shared very simple sentences for your convenience so that use these sentences and have a practice on yourself so that you can practice at least some of the sentences and you build a confidence in yourself that you can speak English. And with this vision only, I've designed these small courses for you so that very simple grammar, because when I was designing all the course, I found that for speaking English most of the people find problem with the grammar. So I have designed this particular course for you so that use this for one particular day and practice it so that you build up your own confidence and you can know that how you are going to pronounce it. So apart from this, just again re-practice it once so that you will get more confident. Repeat it as many times as possible so for your own convenience. Like, I'm a student, they are speaking English in India, the children are at home, they play cricket, he gets up early in the morning, we sing songs together, my sister likes ice cream, Julie talks very fast, the train leaves early morning at 8 a.m., we live in India. So you will be getting that confidence. Then with the past tense, you will speak it like that. I graduated from the university life last year. There was the movie last night. The bus stopped a few minutes ago. I played football. We went to college. We ate dinner. It rained heavily last night. The sailor swam across the river. He killed a snake. I gave him a pen. And when you practice for future tense, you'll be practicing. I will write a letter. Winter will come again. They will play by a car. I will learn English. They will help me. We will play football. The girl will play hook in the field. Now I will go home. They will fight with the enemies. He will catch the fish. Catch fishes, sorry. He will catch fishes. So this is what the very simple sentences I shared with you, and practice these 30 sentences. You build up your confidence, and I am much confident after going through this lesson. You will be interested to know more about how to improve your fluency. You can join my regular classes. I took live learner session for rapidly become fluent in English speaking. I invite you all to join this master class. By end of the 12th session, I take 12 sessions so that when you will able to speak English smoothly and confident without worrying about people laughing at you. This is the most important problem we have. Almost when you go for speaking English, people laugh at you. So don't worry about it. You develop, use, join my course, learn the skill, and develop. You're more confident, and this master class will help you make you a fluent English speaking. So the entire course is before you. We are going to have a fluent English speaking master class with a 12 session starting from the next very Sunday. Next, so I regularly conduct classes through webinar for your convenience and to clear the doubt. Apart from this, I have a pre-recorded videos also which I will share with you once you miss the class. Suppose you miss the class, you will have a pre-recorded video of the classes. So my only objective is that English speaking is just a skill for communication, and you need not to know so much grammar, because people struggle with grammar and they try to master grammar, so they are not going to speak English. That is the problem. So I have designed this for you for your convenience. Use it as simply as possible. Read the 30 sentences and share me your feedback, and I hope it will find very helpful to you once you use this approach. So simple approach to grammar for fluent English speaking. Any doubts, any queries you have, you can call me. You can put up a message in the WhatsApp. So for your convenience, and only use the three simple skill. Use simple sentences, use active voice, and use only direct speeches. Yeah, because when you go for speaking direct speeches, no, it requires less brain power and less concentration to understand the direct speeches. So use this skill. In my course, I will design to help you with all my knowledges so that you can use this for benefit of developing your language, speaking skill. I want you to be develop your skill so that in the near future you don't have to worry about one particular thing that people will laugh at you. So once you join the course, I'm much confident that after completing of the course, you will have a confidence in yourself and you will not worry that people will laugh at you. So this you will have overcome this confidence from after joining this course. So wish you a have a very nice day, and I'm just concluding the session, and I wish this valuable information, these 30 sentence will build up your confidence, practice it, learn the skill, and after that join the class so that you can learn more and be confident in yourself. We have other courses also, but here I'm not going to share with you other courses because I want you people to focus on one particular subject and develop your skill so that you can speak English fluently.